Hello everyone, welcome to the Angels TikTok Reviews channel, and if you are returning, welcome back. Buckle up everybody, because this video is gonna be something. I'm making a video on this because I ended up falling down this rabbit hole while looking through TikTok for videos. I stumbled across this rabbit hole, and these first couple of clips, well, this video in general is going to be about the new Snow White live action thing going on. But these first couple of clips are going to be showing pretty much what we're dealing with.
Gadot is apparently annoyed by the Snow White drama. A source told People that she enjoyed filming, she was fine with Rachel, but they are not friends, they have nothing in common, they did a job together and that's it. With another source adding, their political views differ, adding to the tension. Israeli-born Gadot served in the IDF and has been vocal about the release of Israeli hostages, while Zegler has voiced her support for Palestine. However, the pair have made appearances together to promote the film at events like the Oscars. The movie has encountered multiple controversies in the lead up to its release, including racist backlash after Zegler, who is of Colombian descent, was cast as Snow White, but early reviews are already dubbing it one of the best remakes yet.
Okay, so right off the bat, a couple things here. Based on what I've been seeing about the whole thing, ain't nobody calling it the best remake of the year. I have not seen that one time. Now, what I have been seeing is a lot of back and forth between Gal Gadot and Rachel Zegler. I don't know much about either of them, but if Gal Gadot is pro-Israeli, I'm all for her, baby. Because the moment you can point Palestine out to me on the map, we can talk about this, but until then, it doesn't exist, okay? What are we freeing? Something that doesn't exist? Can't really free something that never actually existed, right? The thing is, look, I haven't seen anything about Gal Gadot throughout this whole thing saying she supports, oh, let's kill innocent people, let's kill women, let's kill children. No. And her time in the IDF was probably when the war wasn't to this caliber that it is right now. She's supporting the country she was born in. I'm having trouble seeing what's wrong with that, especially considering her country is the one that exists on the map. Anyways, this next clip's gonna be something. Buckle up.
Vote for Kamala Harris. And it's actually non-negotiable. Our rights are on the line, folks. Our reproductive rights. Come on. Go vote blue. And if you disagree with this sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business. Thanks.
Yeah, apparently that's what we're dealing with Rachel Zegler. And here's another problem that's come up. I did not vote blue. I did not vote for Kamala, so shove it, Rachel. I don't follow you to begin with, so there's no unfollow button to press. That's just embarrassing, dude. And I highly doubt with Trump in office, people still aren't going around doing their whole reproductive rights thing. So you can also shove that. Anyways, moving on.
Listen, some of us still like fairy tale love stories, okay? Some of us want to sit down with our popcorn and watch a movie about two people falling in love and the prince rescuing the princess. Oh my gosh. And yes, how actors and actresses conduct off screen, it does hurt the image and integrity of the character they were playing, okay? Because people want to get lost in the making of a character. They want to get lost in the fairy tale. And so if somebody is just not likable off screen, of course people are going to be like, you know what? I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch it.
I cut that one a little short because I'm just trying to keep this video on the topic of what we're talking about here. If you want to watch the whole video, I highly encourage that you check out the original TikTok TikToker and see what else she had to say. It's a little longer. I just cut it short. But from what I've been seeing, yeah, Rachel Zegler has been proving herself to be very unlikable off screen. From what I've been seeing, she bashed on the original Snow White to begin with, which, why are you playing a character that you absolutely hate in the first place? Anyways, moving on.
Right, Rachel, I think I speak for everybody here at Disney when I say we are so thrilled to be able to offer you the role of Snow White. We just had one question to ask you, if that's okay. Oh my gosh, that's amazing! Oh, thank you so much. I just should note, I've always hated this story, and I will make that known in like literally every interview I do when promoting the movie. I'm just gonna trash it. Oh my gosh, that's like exactly what we're gonna ask you to do. That's perfect. Okay, you got the part. Congratulations.
Snow White should have been white. I don't typically care if a director chooses to cast someone who's not the same race as the character that they're playing, but I feel like Snow White's whole thing is that she was white as snow. So I beg the question, why is a woman who is claiming to be Hispanic, who's brown, playing Snow White out of all characters?
Right, so for me, the whole thing isn't even about the color of Rachel's skin. Like, she's pale enough, I guess. She's not, like, white as snow pale. Like, the original Snow White is German-based. It's based in Germany. So, like, this color of skin would be more like what you would be looking for in that sort of character setting. But I mean, she's pale enough, I guess. I mean, it's better than what, in my opinion, it's better than what they did with The Little Mermaid. I mean, I didn't watch that one either, but I'm not saying it's bad that they casted Haley to play in the live action Little Mermaid. It's just, I don't know. I mean, Snow White's a little different than The Little Mermaid because The Little Mermaid, her nationality was never significant to the story anyway. So I mean, I guess that's different, but Snow White's whole thing is skin white as snow, hair black as ebony, and lips red as the rose. And, you know, sometimes you just have to consider the layout that you have and not try to stray from it because it doesn't always work out.
Snow White is a soft, dainty, and feminine woman. She is not a girl boss like Mulan. Snow White represents some of us girls who don't want that girl boss lifestyle. We're not interested in being leaders. We're not interested in climbing up the corporate ladder. We're not interested in being politicians, a CEO, all that stuff. And that's okay. I didn't like the fact that they bossified Snow White on a live action remake. It's just not her. It's not the Snow White that I grew up with. I'm also disappointed in the fact that there's no prince in the film and the love interest is actually a thief. Like, you rather choose a thief over a prince? Be effing for real, girl. Come on.
Alright, so I also cut that one a little bit short just to keep us all on topic here with what we're talking about. But I encourage you to check out the original TikToker to see everything that she said. The rest of it was more on the topic of the original Snow White, where the prince looked for Snow White through multiple seasons because he was not in love with her. That's basically what she was saying through the rest of it. So yeah, there are versions of Snow White, actually, where she is more of a boss female than in the original, but they do it right. I'm just gonna say it that way. They do it right. They don't do it because the person playing Snow White absolutely hated the original, and because of political reasons, and because the original was too feminine, and love stories suck, and I'm sorry, but what? All of the other versions of Snow White, where she's like a boss character, she's not quite as feminine and stuff, I mean, they do it right. I mean, just come on.
I'm glad Snow White bombed at the box office because that's the only way that Disney is going to learn their lesson. For context, I think the budget for the movie was like $270 million or something like that. I think internationally, the movie is at like 87 million. Internationally. And honestly, no one from Disney can act surprised as to why the movie bombed. Like, everybody on TikTok was talking about how much they wanted Rachel to be recasted. And I'm not saying Rachel is not a talented young lady, but honestly, her interviews are really terrible. She's very unlikable. Like, I don't know, it's just something about her and her energy into this specific project with Snow White was just not aligning with me at all. And I'm like a huge Disney fan. And I think also people not showing up for Snow White is showing Disney that they need to also stop changing freaking plot lines. Like, if you want to create a new story, but stop changing classic stories. It's so freaking annoying.
Alright, everyone, that's all I've got for this rabbit hole of a topic. If you want to sink down further into that rabbit hole, feel free to go on TikTok and look up stuff about it, because, that's all I'm covering for this topic, because, I don't think I can handle any more of, whatever freaking rabbit hole they've got going on now. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, and let me know down in the comments if you went and watched the remake of Snow White. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? I'd love to know. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!